So many bankers inside of the vault that they actually thought I would go to war. A lot of rappers get through off the ship because whenever they speak, got me overboard. Oh, snap. Oh, Lord, I define living. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. This is another wonderful episode of Convos in Chicago. Make sure if you haven't already to go ahead and download that app. That is Support District Radio Network app. You can't miss it. You just go and find the link. You know what I mean? Like y'all find those porn sites. Hey man, shouts out to everybody that ended up at Exotica yesterday. I heard y'all was getting it cracking up in there. I want to hear some stories. So if you plugging in on this live, make sure you go ahead. I'm gonna play some more music right now. This is Up to Bat by my boy Dub. Make sure y'all go ahead and stream that. Later on, I got Side K coming through and talking about his new release and some other things. So I hope that you all enjoy. But in the meantime, I'm gonna jump into this music, and I'm also finna eat some of this gyro from next door. If you already been over here to the studio, you know what I'm talking about. I'm hungry, and this is BB with Convos in Chicago. Make sure you go ahead and download that app. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Support District Radio Network, My Radio Chicago. Well, you know it's more than radio. Check it out. Don't get me wrong, I'll be waving my wand while I'm cracking the back with the combo. But you'll probably never get a response when I finish them out of that pronto. I make them come when I come around. If I shoot for the stars, but I gun them down. I am the one who has won the crown. See my drip be so hard, think I'm gonna drown. Step to the plate before I run around. Knowing this when it's fate, this is for the town. We gon' escape from the underground. I feel sorry for he who is on the mound. Cause I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we at the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Making out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we at the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple Yeah. Hey, Queen. Queen, tell me what's going on with you in this. It's me, Bibi Trinette, and you're tuning in to another episode of Convos in Chicago. Make sure y'all check it out. It is about 3:43. We gonna jump into an interview with Side K. So then coming in the building. This is Feeling You by Queen Ari. Make sure y'all tune in and check her out. Yeah. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. 'Cause I like it. I'm excited. You know I'm hyper too. You've been on my mind day and night. The thoughts of loving you feels alright. Niggas says I wanna take a flight. Bring you out of town for a night. You're the woman, man, let me fight. Hold you how I need it. Like time is going to another height. Losing you will be your fight. 'Cause I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. 'Cause I like it. I'm excited. You know I'm hyper too. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. 'Cause I like it. I'm excited. You know I'm hyper too. Boy, you bring out my best. Flying high, soaring above all the rest. Take to a place I never seen before. Arms wide open, time to hit the floor. Running in head first. My heart is about to burst. You the one that I adore. I'm ready to give you more. You done found the keys to unlock this door. Baby, you ready? You passed the test. I'm at ease. I can finally need rest. Loving you with no stress. I bless you, see you patiently. You're part of my destiny. You bring out the best of me. Everything that's left of me. Boy, you are the recipe. What's next to we? I'll wait on the recipe. 'Cause I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. 'Cause I like it. I'm excited. And you know I'm hyper too. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you, baby. I'm feeling you. 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 Boy, I hate you, but I love you at the same damn time. Why do you get me so blind? Blind. Why do you get me so blind? Boy, I hate you, but I love you at the same damn time. Why do you get me so blind? Blind. Why do you get me so blind? I've been blinded by this love, blinded by my hate. Every time you try to leave me, girl, I stop you at the gate. Should I wrap my hands around your
Anytime she hear my voice, she scream out these old blood. She said, get up, moist, love me, no choice. I just might flip. Yeah. Who the you to go, boy?
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. When we took our music break, well, who did we play? We played a little Jana G, Cray Cray. Shouts out to Jana, and we also did a little bit of that blind. Bliss, if you heard it and it might have been a little curse word and swear word came through that thing, then just find me. Cause that song hot. Make sure y'all go and check that out. Blind with Cypher Sick featuring the net. Then we had Mr. Dino, Mr. Know It All with Do That Ish. And that's one of my faves of his. So without further ado, I'm gonna introduce to the audience the guest of today, which is Side K, everybody.
Yo, what's up, everybody? What's good?
How are you?
I'm pretty good. I am. You know what? The weather is great, so I'm in a great mood. Like whenever the weather is great, it honestly that puts me in such a great mood in itself. That's why I love this summer.
So excited! I can't wait to see all the hoochie daddy shorts.
Well, that's the hot boys.
The hot boys and hot girls. Everybody finna be naked.
Yeah, I definitely got me a little 5-inch seam ready to go too.
Yeah.
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah, they packed up, but they ready to make their appearance.
Yeah.
So
let me tell you, first of all, sir, you did an amazing job last night.
Thank you.
There was a performance over at Chicago State. Shouts out, that's my alumni there, class of 2005.
Okay.
In Chicago State. Yep.
That's where my mom went. She graduated from there too.
Yeah, shouts out to Chicago State, and it's just like being a people's champ. And so when I found out that you had a show over there, I'm like, ooh, let me get over there. And then to my surprise, there was other folks there. Shouts out to Hollywood who did his thing. Yeah. And I learned about a newer person that I wasn't aware of. His name is Asar.
Yeah, Asar.
Yeah. So
he was pretty dope.
Yeah, he was. And I was really blown away. Now, because I'm a critic, I am going to say the way it started, like, bruh, an hour wait to, you know what I mean? Like, I know they ain't had nothing to do with you. I always blame production. So I ain't gonna say their name on the air because right now I still want to get in good with them because I'm fascinated. I really like what they're doing.
Okay.
And so I want to get in, but to me, when it comes to like putting on a production and, I'm not saying you get little hiccups in the road and things might not work the way that you want them to right away. Like, so y'all start, 15 minutes, 30 minutes late.
Yeah.
But an hour and a half, gee.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
I think what happened was they were waiting for like some more people to roll in.
Yeah.
They didn't want to start it too early, so they didn't want people to miss the show because it was they had a great show. So
they did.
They wanted to make sure everybody who was there they could experience the show.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and it was just really good talent there. I was really happy that you invited me. So
yeah, for sure. I'm glad that you came. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the support that I get. Like, it means a lot. It does mean a lot.
That's what's up. Psyche.
Yes.
Where you get your nickname from? Where you get your stage name from?
So actually, it's keys backwards. So piano was my introduction to music when I was 8 years old. My mom put me in piano lessons.
I love that.
So that's when I found out, about my passion for music and like my gifts, talents, and everything. That was like my introduction. So, it's something that's really like I hold dear to me.
Yeah.
So
I knew it had to be some significance behind that. I'm like,
yeah.
where you get Sidekick from?
Because it's not just like a, it's not just like a regular name.
No, it's not. Never heard it before.
Right.
That's like my cousin. Her name is Rayot, but it's Toya spelled backwards.
Okay.
Like her mom's name is Toya with an R at the end, so she spell her Rayot is like backwards. So, but now it's like, dang, that makes sense. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You born and raised in Chicago?
So I'm actually from South Suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, born and raised in South Suburbs, and then moved to the city. Like in my adult years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Ritchie's. It's in Park Forest.
Yeah.
So that's like I pretty much stayed in that house like almost my whole life.
You're an amazing dancer, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you start off dancing when you was younger?
I started when I got to college. When I first went to college, I went to Indiana State, and I joined the dance team there. I was trying something new. Like it was, I'm like, okay, can I do this? So, just been doing it since then.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I could say like when I was in high school, I was in band. So like we had routines and stuff, but there was nothing like major. Like I knew I could pick up routines and like, I know I had rhythm and things like that. But when I joined the dance team, when I went to Indiana State, that's when I found out like, oh, okay, I kind of like this thing a little bit. So, I just kept with it. And then like, especially knowing that I wanted to perform eventually, like I knew I would have had to dance. So when I left Indiana State and came back to Chicago, that's when I started like, dancing with different dance groups in Chicago and trying to like really grow in my dance craft, just because I knew like I wanted to incorporate that with my performance. So
now Chicago is big about their dance groups. Any of them you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, so shout out to House Arrest 2.
Okay.
Shout outs to Red Angels, shout outs to A-List Dance Crew. Those were the 3 groups that I've danced with. I started out with House Arrest. I still currently dance with Red Angels and A-List.
Nice. And so because now at this point I'm always looking for folks that's got like choreography skills, because I know other artists is like looking for like backup dancers and stuff like that. So like,
and actually Red Angels is perfect for that. The CEO Anthony, he's really good with like, putting he has a really good vision. So he gets he works with a lot of different artists, and they book through Red Angels, and there'll be different dancers that dance like back up for the artist, or he even does artist development. So like he'll choreograph their sets and have everything together, and the look and the whole nine. So,
I love that.
Yeah, he does all
that. Because a lot of times it's like it's giving, but it's not, because it needs like that extra oomph.
Yeah.
And the backup dancers, sometimes it just like when you got up there, you had your backup dancers, I was like, okay, now that raised the bar.
Yeah, it adds to the performance aspect.
It really does.
Yeah.
And I was very appreciative to see that. So when it comes to like your singing, what would you categorize yourself as if you put yourself in a specific category in terms of your music?
Honestly, currently
because I done heard a little some everything from you. So
so it's like I like to dibble and dabble into just everything, like just whatever sounds that I like. But I do love R&B. Honestly, R&B, that's like my number one. But sometimes I like to rap. Sometimes I might feel like dancing, putting a dance track out. So I guess you can't say like my main genres. It would be like R&B, hip hop, and pop.
Yeah, I was just about
like
to touch on that. I was gonna say, do you
those.
consider yourself a pop artist? Because I know some artists feel like I don't want to be. You know what I mean? Like but I get that a lot from your music.
I never really consider myself a pop artist. Honestly.
Okay.
We're
gonna play some in a little bit. We're gonna play some. I'm gonna let the audience decide what y'all think.
But I will say this. So I have an album that I'm working on now that is more this is more of a mash between like rap and R&B. But the music after that, the new music after that, it's like R&B.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't even consider myself a pop artist,
Okay.
just because I know like the lane that I will be going after this, it'll be like R&B. So maybe it's pop now. You know, maybe it was pop before. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I can, you know, we can say that. Yeah. But then like I definitely will be going down that R&B road. Mm-hmm. It'll be there for sure.
We got friends checking in on Instagram. I finally got my Instagram going, y'all. Yeah, hey, Smooch, what's good with you, sir? I mean, okay, I don't know how to do all that. Like, okay.
Are you trying to pin it?
Well, no, I don't want to pin nothing. I'm still trying to figure out how to even work the Instagram lives.
Oh, so I didn't even know you could do it on a computer.
Yeah, I got Facebook Live down. The StreamYard on here is really good for me. And yeah, but when it comes to all this technology, everybody know like I struggle. I don't even care. Like it's like, okay.
But you know, nowadays technology, that's the new wave. So it's like
true.
If you don't be caught up, you're gonna be left behind.
Yeah, that's true. That is so true.
But I did not know that you could do Instagram Live on a computer. I thought you could only do it on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, you just learned me something today.
I learned you today.
You just learned me today.
Because I had been trying to get it going, and it was like, why this won't work? Like, ill. But now I'm like comfortable, and then it actually worked out today. I just had to follow instructions. Reading is fundamental. Y'all, reading.
Yeah.
I read the instructions today. So yeah.
They be having the instruction booklets for a reason. You know, black people, we don't like to read the instructions. We just like, okay, we're gonna figure this out.
We don't like instructions, man, and we don't like folks telling us what to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and take another music break right now. I got Psych K in the building. Make sure y'all go ahead and tune in every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. Wild West, that's Songwriter. Yeah. And then we got Kodak Flow, GS the Brand, featuring Stretch. This is Convos in Chicago. I am your host, BB Trinette, and we'll be back. Shout out Kodak, Kiki, mobbing, they say that we toxic. Wanna love me till they find out I'm a menace. Kiwi. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back, and we are here live. Convos in Chicago every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. You are now tuned in to your host. I am BB Trinette, and I'm here with Cy K. Which I
what's good, people?
That is keys. Spell backward. What? Yep. Okay.
Come on, man. Blown. We love a man blown.
Mind blown. Okay. I think that is so creative, as you are. You are very creative and talented.
Thank you.
Person. And I just gotta say, like, we was talking about your dance skills and you play the keys and
yeah.
You went to Columbia too?
Yep. So after I went to Indiana State, first of all, I did a lot of transferring in my college career.
I did.
I went to Indiana State. I went to a community college while I was out there for one semester. Then I came back here, went to Prairie State for a semester. Then I went to Columbia, and then I graduated. So it was so much transferring that I did, but ultimately I graduated. Though I finished off, so I feel like that's all that matters.
And where'd you finish off at?
Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went there for my last 2 years.
And you went there for engineering?
Audio design and production, but I did learn how to engineer there.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
And how was your experience there?
It was pretty good. Now one thing I do wish I would have done. I wish I would have networked more.
Okay.
But I think because by the time that I got to Columbia, I was in college for so many years. Like I was already in my 5th year. So by then
I did that too. Like it wasn't
the traditional 4 years.
Right, the traditional short.
Exactly. It took me 6 years. And that's because like I took a semester off. I did a lot of transferring. And then, when you're young, you figuring it out. And I was dropping classes because, I'm like, I don't want to do this class. I don't want to take this many classes. And, but by the time that I finished, by the time I got to Columbia, I'm like, okay, let me just knock these 2 years out, do everything I can to get it done ASAP. So like I was doing summer school. I did summer school like that first year. So just so I could graduate on time or like get more classes, taken care of. So my mind was like thinking about like, let me just hurry up and get up out of here.
Yeah.
So I did do like a little bit of networking, but I wish I would have done more.
Right.
But I think if I would have got there when I was younger, I probably would have done more networking just because I would have been younger and like been excited to just be at college.
I don't think that a lot of us knew that when we started like building these connections and like getting contacts and stuff that we considered that networking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like when you young, like you just want to kind of stay in your own bubble. Like you don't go, like I can't speak for everybody. I mean, I've always been a social butterfly, but when it came to like, once I found my group of people, them was my people, and it was kind of like that. And so I see that, and even now, like with me being in grad school, I see like the younger population, like everybody still kind of do that. Like once they formulate their little clique or whatever, they just kind of stick there unless they have to work with you in a group on a project or something like that. And that's so important when we talking about networking and being in the field that we're in. So as a musician, other than the networking, what do you think that it takes to continue to build your brand and make sure that it's successful? And how do you go about doing that?
Honestly, consistency. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it, because if you stop, that's the only way to grow. You have to be consistent. You have to. That also shows people that you're serious about it too, when they see that you're consistent.
I love that you just said that.
So they'll be able to take you seriously because they see that you've been doing this and that you're not stopping. Like they'll be like, oh, okay, so you must be doing this. This must be something serious. Because that's one thing I've always been consistent. I never stopped. I might have like stepped back and been under like out the way, but I never stopped. I was still working behind the scenes.
Right.
So that's one thing. Like just always been consistent and just look for ways to grow. Honestly, like I always look for ways to grow.
Yeah.
Like I study the greats. Like I study like I'll study like Beyonce's work. Her performance. I study Usher. Like his music and his work, his performance ethic. Chris Brown. Like you have those people that you study and then like keep working at it. I was doing a lot of dancing with a lot of dance groups just because I can grow as a dancer, so I can grow as a performer because that dancing it'll translate to performing on stage, and always also like just growing vocally too. Like I got to keep singing, like even if it's like emulating different singers what they do because I don't have a vocal coach. But like even what I do now, because in the past one thing I haven't been doing was like vocal warm-ups, but one thing I do, like I always warm up vocally now. I look up some YouTube videos, like let's get some vocal warm-ups, even something as small as that. Yeah, it's just different things that I do.
So I heard being a student to the game.
Yeah, being a student. Exactly. Being a student.
Staying consistent.
Yep.
And you can take breaks, but just don't quit.
Exactly.
Y'all hear this?
And even on my breaks, I'm
and you still working. Yeah. Or being a student.
So I'm technically not even taking a break. It might be a public break, but it's not even a break. For real.
Who's on your celebrity bucket list? Work with, hump on, whatever. Because folks, when I ask people that, they be like, well, what you mean bucket list? Like bucket list to do what? Like, yeah, who's on your celebrity bucket list? And you don't have to differentiate if you don't want to.
Okay.
Just throw some names out there.
Honestly, no. So I do have celebrities that I want to work with. Of course, I want to work with Beyonce because like,
who don't want to work with Beyonce? Hello? I don't even sing, but I want to be in the room. I just want to be in the studio with Beyonce.
Her process. I really want to see
like
her
I really want to see her method.
Yeah. I would love to be in a studio session with her. I would love to. I just want to be on a fly on the wall. I also want to be a fly on the wall in like one of Brandy's studio sessions.
Yeah.
I would love to work with Brandy too.
I love that.
Even if it's like, it doesn't even have to be like, we on a song together. I could be like recording her.
Yeah, now you tapping into my childhood because I love Brandy. That's my name too. Okay. But yeah, no, I love Brandy.
Absolutely.
Her and Monica, when they was doing their thing, that was just so special back then. I used to listen to her self-titled album from cover to cover every night.
So like Brandy, she's big and like, I always look at her as a singer's treasure because not everyone gets it, but I feel like the singers, they get it. So, another, I'm gonna say 3 more. Oh, wait.
Oh, keep going.
It's more than 3.
Hour. Yeah, like
I really want to work with Tank. I really want to work with Tank.
Now, Tank.
I love Tank. That man can sing his face off.
He really can.
And honestly, like he's such a cold writer, producer, artist, singer, and he knows R&B. Like one thing, I watched his R&B Money podcast. Him and Jay Valentine. I don't know if you ever heard of the R&B Money podcast, but they have it every Saturday. I watch it faithfully.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
And they talk about so much. Like there's so much information that they give. They always bring us a guest from the industry, and it's not just singers or producers. They bring like singers. They'll bring producers. They'll bring managers, stylists, executives. Like they bring all of like just from every aspect of the industry.
Like something I need to be tuned into.
Yeah, and they give like a lot of good information.
How did I not know that this existed?
Now.
I'm not, so my thing is, I guess that I be like busy and like riddled with my own stuff. Like podcast is not like something that I really be tuned into that I guess I really need to. Yeah, what's going on?
R&B Money podcast.
R&B Money podcast. Okay.
So
right, shouts out to folks over there at the R&B podcast.
Yeah, so I really do want to work with Tank. That's honestly, I'm trying to get him to get my attention. So Tank, if you see this,
Tank, make sure you go ahead.
I got some R&B for you now.
Reach out to Side K.
Another artist that I want to work with is Chris Brown, of course. It's like, why not? Like, that's Chris Brown is so cold.
Yeah, he is.
He's one of my like biggest inspirations, along with Usher.
Now that's interesting. You mentioned Chris, and not Usher.
I just said along with Usher.
Oh, okay.
He was coming. He was coming right next.
He was coming. So for you, Chris is before Usher. If you had to choose, like, and it was only the two of them.
Oh, So yeah, I probably would choose Chris just because like I grew up more on Chris. I also grew up on Usher too, but like when I got older, that's when I really started appreciating Usher for real.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, I was sleeping on him a little bit when I was like, a kid. But when I was a kid, Chris Brown, he was, that's when he was just coming out. So like for me, Chris Brown, like he's always been like, that artist for me. So I definitely want to work with him. He's so talented. He's another one who he works. Like he makes so much music, and
Do you think he still writes all of his music?
I think that he writes a good portion of it. At the rate that like he be pumping out music.
Yeah.
Like I just watched his interview on his Club Shay Shay interview not too long ago.
He was on Club Shay Shay?
Where
I be at?
It was a pretty good interview too.
I'm
but yeah, he
go
said
back and watch that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not too long. It's not like the 2-3 hour interviews.
Cat Williams, because I ain't even get through 10 minutes. Him and Monique,
those were so long.
Shade,
they were so long.
I can't.
I had to watch them in pieces.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't. My attention span ain't even, and especially like the negativity. Like for me, it's just kind of like,
okay.
But no diss to them. It's just got.
But yeah, Chris Brown's it was pretty good. It was only like an hour and a half, I believe, so it wasn't too long.
Yeah.
But I really do want to work with him. I want to work with Usher too. He's like, that's the man. Like he's him. You know how they be like, him or her. Yeah. That's him. So I really want to work with Usher. He's very talented. I really want to work with T-Pain as well.
Okay,
T-Pain, he was like one of my music influences. He's one of my music influences. The way that he blends in both R&B and rap, and like just his styling and the way he does his I love how he does his background vocals. But just like his style in general, he's cold. And the man, I feel like he just wasn't appreciated enough. And he had
hit after hit.
I would say like 06 to 2011 on lock.
Yeah.
That man was on everybody's hook.
Everybody's hook.
If T-Pain was on the song was gonna blow.
Always. It was just guaranteed that it was finna be a banger.
And just to hear about how he wasn't being appreciated was like really disheartening too, because that man was
a lot of times folks don't know that he actually can sing. I was just about to ask you, like, during your engineering process, how often or how much do you use auto-tune?
So I do use it. I use it as like just to what's the word? Basically, like just to clean things up, make it like polished. That's the word. Just to polish everything.
To polish it off. It's like the lacquer.
When you think of auto-tune, think about it as like it's the Photoshop of just vocals. So like how, in models, when they have photo shoots, you see it's like it'll be Photoshop or like just retouched to make everything polished and look, pop. It'll pop and look nice. That's how I look at auto-tune. I don't use it to like, it's like I don't need it. I can deal without auto-tune. Like I have some music out where I don't have auto-tune. Well, I would say covers. I have covers out where I don't have auto-tune on it. So it's like it's not nothing that I need, but it's because just to have that polished sound.
Yeah.
And so And now I do have some songs where I do have like the auto-tune on heavy, like the T-Pain effect, just because I feel like it fits the vibe of the song overall.
It's fun.
So it's fun to play with.
Yeah,
it is fun to play with.
I think it's cool. And
like the new single that I just dropped, Run It Up.
Exactly.
I put auto-tune on that. Just for like the vibe of that song.
Speaking of, why don't we go ahead and jump into that?
Let's jump into it.
Jump into this. Run It Up. You got a video dropping. Did it already drop?
Didn't drop yet. Okay. It didn't drop yet.
Okay. Well, right now we are going to hear for the first time ever on Convos in Chicago, Mr. Side K with Run It Up.
Yes.
Make sure y'all check this out and go ahead and stream it.
And run it up.
run up them streams. How about that?
Let's run it up.
Them streams. All right, Convos in Chicago, everybody. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Run it up. Yeah. Take it up. Yeah. Pay it up. Yeah. Catch it up. Yeah. Run it up. Yeah. Word of mouth. Yeah. Shut it down. Yeah. When I come around. Yeah. Been around the block before. I've been there, done that. None of this new to me. Yeah. For the night. Pick it up. Yeah. Pick it up. Get up. Yeah. Alert, 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 alert. One thing about me, I'ma get my money first. Better have it on time, I'm not the one to play with. Ain't going in circles, bound no friends. Run it by me first, I'm the one making decisions, yeah. If you ain't boss up, then you can't relate to the realest. King of this shit, I'm lying. Like I'm up, born, I'm fire. That's why I'm posted up. Yeah, just take it up, yeah, get it up, yeah, catch it up, yeah, word of mouth, yeah, shut it down, yeah, when I come around, yeah, around, like before, I've been there, done that, that's new to me, yeah, for the night, yeah, fuck it up, yeah, fuck it up, yeah. Make sure that you know I'm the greatest. That's why I'm going to spaces that you ain't never been in. I'm in places. Rubbing shoulders with important faces. Ain't no capping me, I don't just say shit. Just to hear me talking. I'm gonna keep the bullshit walking. Won't see me back, no crossing. I don't work too hard for this. But someone else took on it. Gotta elevate things big. Take no time to slip. I'm on my pulley, yeah, I'm on the way. Riding luxurious, me in the race. If you ain't topping that, what you say? Wanna give a fuck anyway, better place that. Yeah, stack it up, yeah. Pay it up, yeah. Catch it up, oh yeah, yeah. Word of mouth, yeah. Shut it down, yeah. When I come around, yeah. Been around the block before, I've been there, done that, it's not to me. Take a flight, yeah. For the night, yeah. Fuck it up, yeah. Fuck it up, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Shopliz, the crown holder.
And it's your girl Melly P from the Ownership Club.
Attention, attention, attention. Real estate owners and land developers. If you're looking to sell your property and you want a legitimate cash offer, please give us a call at 630-926-0394.
That's 630-926-0394. We are willing and able to give you cash deals that you would not refuse again.
That's right. Just call 630-926-0394 and tell them the Ownership Club sent you. You feel me?
Just get it.
Oh, that's about to snap.
Yeah. You see how I did that? Period. Welcome back, everybody. What?
When that just came on,
Lean
Back, that just brought back a childhood memory because it made have you ever heard of the video game Need for Speed?
Mm-hmm.
So I had Need for Speed 2, and that was like the first song that would come on when you start the game. That it just brought back a memory.
Yeah, I'm a gamer too, so I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's just childhood memory.
I know, right? Dang. It's like, hey, everybody.
And we're back.
So y'all just got finished hearing Run It Up. How y'all like that joint?
They better love it.
They better love it.
If you don't love it, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta reevaluate your ears.
What made you come up with that song?
That's a good question, actually.
What was you doing? You was just in the studio, just fooling around. You was hanging out with some friends. What?
Actually, you know what? So I came up with the beat first for this song. So fun fact, I do all my music, all my production. I make all my music, all my beats. I record at the crib, mix all my stuff. So
we was gonna touch on that engineering bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that engineering bag.
Okay.
Because I already could tell you be in there. He cooking.
Definitely be cooking.
You in that boy cooking it up. So yeah. So you like, I don't even know where it came from, but I gotta tell you, it's a banger. It's definitely something
Thank you
that I would like to hear in the club.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. So I did come up with the beat first, and then like the melody came for the hook. It came in my head like da-da-da, da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, I gotta put some words to this. And so like, because sometimes like if a melody comes to my head and I'm not like anywhere to record it, I'll do a voice note on my phone, and then like I'll come back to it, like let me write to it, and then lay it down. So I'm like, okay, I need a cocky song.
Yeah,
like the album that I'm currently working on is like a more cockier vibe anyway, so like it's perfect. I'm like, yeah, that's the era that I'm in right now.
I love that. Yeah, that's what's up. So the engineering bag though.
Yeah.
So how long you been engineering?
So I learned at Columbia. So why do I like this going?
Don't.
Okay. I'm leave that alone. It's like the mic is trying to turn away from me. Don't turn.
The mic got a mind of its own.
Okay, it's like come back. Come back.
It's just mad weird. Yeah.
No, but so I started off. So I learned how to engineer at Columbia. So that was I first got there 2016. But even before then, like I was doing like little stuff on my laptop. Like I was using this program called Mixcraft. It's like this beginner program. So I would be like recording covers and things like that. I started that, and like I was always playing around with that since like 2012. So I don't know if I would count that. I guess you can't count that as engineering. Like I was recording myself, I just didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
But that was like from 2012. But like when I really for real started learning how to engineer, it was 2016.
Nice.
So I would say like engineering professionally, 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any names that I would know that you work with so far?
So I do, like I have a few people like that. I'm like basically like their only engineer. Like Livy Rose, like I engineer all her music now. V Armstrong, I pretty much engineer all her music. Kobe Bryant, he's a new artist. I engineer all his music. With some other artists that I engineer for. There's an artist, her name is Deja Love. I
feel like I met her before.
She's a singer. I've engineered a couple things for her. I'm trying to get my friend Isaac Ray in the studio with me.
Yeah, shouts out. Yeah.
So but I'm pretty sure we'll be working together in the future. I'm pretty sure I'm going to engineer like some of his upcoming music. Who else?
That definitely segues into the local artists. Like any bucket list that you would like to work with on a local scale.
Yeah. I want to collab with Chanel True. She's pretty dope. I know that we will we will mesh well. I love that she can both sing and rap, and she dances. She's like an amazing performer too. I need to reach out to her and just tell her like, because I have a song that I want her to collab on.
Oh, okay. You already got it.
Yeah, I just haven't sent it to her yet.
Ain't got out your chicken-ish and reached out. Yeah.
But also another thing is like a lot of music that I recorded, it's on a hard drive that's messed up, that's in for repair. So I can't even get to it right now.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because I do know that some many cases as an artist, as a performer, a lot of things like happen that'll make you just want to throw everything up against the wall and quit. Yeah. Like, how do you deal with that kind of adversity? Like, you just talking about how you got a whole hard drive that you can't access anything.
Yeah, and some of my music from the album is on there too.
Sometimes like you'll have like you shot a whole music video and now the video information and stuff, or the disc is corrupted and all this kind of stuff.
I've had that happen too.
Wow.
Where I shot a music video, but the videographer lost probably like 40% of the footage. Gosh. I think it was corrupted or something, but we had to make it work. Thankfully, it was in my early days, so it wasn't nothing like where it was like, oh shoot, you need this. It was like my first video, so I didn't know what I was doing anyway. But honestly, when things like that happen, it really does get discouraging. But I just take it as a lesson. Like, okay, let me move differently now. Like, now I know to have multiple hard drives and just back everything up.
Back that thing up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I mean, currently that hard drive is in for repair, so it's like I can get it back, but it's expensive.
It is, which we was gonna talk about too.
That thing ain't cheap.
Like building this business as an artist. What do you do outside of your music artistry to be able to help foot the bill for a lot of this stuff?
I have a 9-to-5.
Okay. Yo, shouts out to the 9-to-5.
Shout out to the 9-to-5.
What do you do?
So I don't know if you ever heard of a company called BAM or Wow. You might have seen it on a t-shirt or a hoodie. But essentially
it's not a cable company, because
okay. So it's so the company is called Youth Guidance. The overall company is called Youth Guidance. But what I do, it's called BAM, the program that I'm in. I'm a BAM counselor, and with that, I compare it to, so we're in like different schools in Chicago and like surrounding suburbs. Well, both elementary and high schools. I would compare it to a mentorship program.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of counselors. You have, I mean, it's technically, it's on paper it's counselor, but yeah, I would compare it more to like a mentorship program.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So you able to reach out to like the younger generation,
kids.
Yeah, and help provide them with like resources and stuff like that, because like you and I was just talking about earlier, while going to college, a lot of times there's so many different things that keep you from even being able to finish on time. Like you probably, like myself, would have to work a full-time job or
for my second hand, yeah.
You know what I mean? And now you concerned about housing, and then we got like little relationships in between,
right?
You know what I mean? Like just all of this growing pain stuff going on at the same time, trying to finish.
Yep. Especially like the older you get, because like the more like life just comes at you. So yeah.
Yeah, and then you still trying to figure out how to navigate the grading system when it comes to these classes. Like some teachers, they'll be more lenient, and then other ones is like, ooh. Yeah. I got to the point where I realized within maybe the first few weeks of assignments, if I felt like that professor was doing the most, I would just withdraw from the class, because I wasn't gonna wait.
I feel that. It's
I
like,
wasn't
wait a minute,
gonna wait till you got me all the way at the gate.
Yeah,
and talking about, I'm sorry, you're just a few points away from. No. I'm not finna give you that satisfaction, G. Right. And it's my money too. Yes, I'm spending it. Maybe I started off bad. It could have been my bad or whatever, but I don't play with these professors like that. Yeah. Like, come on, but it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that happens that comes in the way, or could be perceived as in the way of us pursuing our dreams.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because life is still gonna happen at the end of the day,
right? And so you being
it
a
don't
counselor,
stop.
you probably come across a lot of kids that want to do what you're doing musically.
You know what? I don't know.
You don't know.
I only know of one kid that does music. Out of my kids that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 7th and 8th graders. They're more gamers. I feel like they're more. Yeah, they love video games.
I could see that. Yeah, because
the kids nowadays
I was completely sold on video games in 7th and 8th grade. Yeah.
So and I think because like I feel like I was a different kid out of the bunch because I knew like I loved when I was in 7th and 8th grade, I would watch nothing but music videos. Like I remember like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, like those summers, I would just watch the 106 in Park. I would wake up, put on VH1. This is back when VH1 actually played music videos. I would watch them, TRL, and then BET would play some music videos from like 12 to 4 or something.
Yep.
I would watch that, and then I would watch Rhapsody, then 106 in Park, and then like I would watch nothing but music videos when I was a kid. So that's another reason why I'm big on music videos. I'm
obsessed with music videos because of that. I used to watch The Box. I used to sit there and record on my VHS some of my favorite videos that used to come on The Box. Like when Spice Girls first dropped their song "Wannabe."
Yeah. It's like I'm glad that now we have YouTube where you can just watch whatever music video because I would have to wait to watch the music videos. And I remember like when I would watch 106 in Park, they would never play the full music video. So I'm like, dang, can y'all play the full thing?
They was bad at that and MTV, but I understand
because
now
they was only a time frame.
Yeah, they had time, and then they had to, the audience and all that stuff, and then they had guests coming in. So no, they couldn't just run through the whole videos. But you be like, dang,
I wanted to see that.
I wanted to see all of
Let me see the second verse. Can y'all at least play the dance break?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I always was obsessed with like music videos as a kid.
I'm the same way. Like I love music videos, like to the point where I actually want to be producing music videos. So if it's any of them that you
like a director.
I don't want to do the film part, but the creative ideas.
Yeah, so the being visual, like a creative director / director, on set director.
Yeah,
that would be that.
Yeah, that's me. Cause in my mind, when I hear songs, like I get automatically the end goal is the music video for me.
Yeah,
no matter what. Yeah,
so and you know what? That's what I do too. When I make music, I think about like which songs will have a music video, or honestly, I like some songs I automatically like picture a music video like while I'm making it. Some songs no, but some songs it's a music video that's in my head.
Yep, it's a music video already in your head. Yeah, got it. So are you a parent?
No, I don't have any kids.
Not even like pets. You ain't no dogs, cats. You don't like animals? Fish?
They cool.
Reptiles?
Animals are cool, but
that's not your thing.
Nah. No. And honestly, like a dog, I move around too much to have a dog. Like I don't be home enough to have a dog.
Yeah.
Like I go from work, then I'll like hit the gym, then I'll probably have a rehearsal or have like a studio session or like have to do some type of work or something, The dog mess around and been toe up the crib.
Man, look, I have to put Miko in that kennel every day because he is just so busy. Like he's one, so everywhere.
See, yeah,
and like chew on stuff like a goat. Like I've never seen a thing that want to put everything in their mouth. Everything, bro.
Dogs there chew up everything.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. I gotta have shoes and stuff. He likes to take my socks and drag them out into the middle of the living room.
I ain't got time for that. And dogs, they ain't cheap either.
No, and he was a pretty penny, by the way.
Yeah, dogs, having a dog, that's like raising a child.
Shouts out to my breeder, Cece, who also owns Pretty Girl Wasted. Make sure y'all check her out. Oh, yeah, let me get my shout outs too. I'm going to get these out the way real quick. If you all are looking for engineering services, make sure y'all check out Lamar Creation. He is has his commercial coming up through my my little reel that I made. So if you all are interested in studio time, sessions, engineering services, you can reach out to Lamar.
He's a pretty good engineer.
Oh yeah. Like, I love me some Lamar. Yay, Lamar. But yeah, so make sure y'all check him out. I will be at the 1 year anniversary for Purple Box this evening. So that's gonna be at Bourbon on Division. We're gonna have some amazing hip hop artists. I'm excited to see a few of them. Rufus Sims is gonna be there. I Am God, Water, Panamera P. It's gonna be a whole host of folks. I didn't mean to sprinkle y'all, because I know that y'all hoard, so y'all want to sprinkle.
Panamera P, he's a pretty good rapper too. I met him one time before. He has some pretty good music.
Yeah, so if y'all not busy, slide. We're gonna be at Bourbon on Division. So make sure y'all come through. And this is their 1 year anniversary. Have you ever seen the Purple Box videos?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, they're dope. Like, the way that they do their graphics and stuff, and everything is done in these purple boxes. So they get to like talk their stuff in the purple box.
So it's like a what is it?
So yeah, so they like music videos. They like reels that they've created.
But that's their platform, and they bring artists on to perform. Okay.
Yep. So
I'm gonna have to check it out then.
It's mainly like they crew or whatever, but I'm sure if you get in good with the crew, then you know you might get a Purple Box video. So,
okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
But yeah, no, I thought it was a very creative take on music videos.
Yeah.
I can tell that, you know, it's a lot of effort that goes into the creativity. And a lot of times, you know, folks ain't got a bunch of thousands of dollars to be shooting no videos and all that kind of stuff. But I thought that was real creative. So shouts out to them. And happy anniversary, y'all. I'll be there tonight doing media coverage. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into your song. Let's see. So what was this you sent me? You got Love on the Dance Floor. Now, I did see that music video.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
It was a fun video. It was a fun video.
Yeah. We gonna play Love on the Dance Floor, everybody. This is Convos in Chicago, and I'm here with Cy K. Make sure y'all go ahead and stream him now. Okay. Love on the Dance Floor, and then we gonna come back and wrap things up. How's that? Convos in Chicago, y'all. Check it out.
On the dance floor, 12 and it's heating up. I can feel your body getting wet. Don't worry, I'ma keep it up. So what you gonna do? What you trying to do? What you wanna do? Know that it's me and you. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, you matching my rhythm in your hips, I can feel them. You own my body, feels nice, buddy, you naughty. I just want you right now. You got that cure drought. We can go north to south. Just let me know how. Oh yeah. Intertwined when the stars align, intergalactic out of time. We eye to eye, the connection's right now. We are on an incline. Captivating me, you shine. Beauty radiating bright. You got me so uptight. Let's do it here just once. So what you gonna do? What you trying to do? What you wanna do? Now that it's me and you, I just want you right right now. You got that Cuba trial. We can go north to south. Just let me know how. Make love in this club just for tonight. Cause I know you wanna. Can we make love in this club just for tonight? Mix on this mix.
Hype your best friend up and eat. Sorry. Oh my gosh, y'all. We just got finished listening to Psyche Love on the Dance.
Yes. If y'all are free Tuesday night, I'm going to be performing that live. House of Blues Foundation Room. What's the address? I believe 329 North Dearborn, or is it? Yeah, 329 North Dearborn.
Yeah,
I believe
that's
the
north because it's on the other side of the bridge. Yep.
So yeah, House of Blues Foundation Room, 7:30. Y'all can find the ticket link in my bio.
So it's in the House of Blues, but it's in like a room in the House of Blues.
I believe so. Yeah, I believe it's like a room that's in the House of Blues. It's not like the main House of Blues area, but it's a room that's in there.
Okay.
I've never been to the Foundation Room, but I do believe it's a room that's in there though.
Yeah, me neither. And I was trying to figure that out because I do plan on coming.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna get you the ticket link.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna send you the ticket link.
Because I saw a couple other names on there. I was just like, oh, okay. Shouts out Queen J Show. Come there and support everybody.
Yeah, you gotta get your ticket with me though.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Look, he twisted my arm since you twisted my arm. It's okay. But yeah, so where can people find you?
So you guys can find me on all social media platforms at I am Psyche. Y'all see it's tagged right there. TikTok is I am Psyche 6. So when I made my TikTok account, I don't know what I did when I initially made it, but I made it like, my regular name, but I can't get into that account. So I got to figure out how I can delete that so I can actually have my regular handle, because that 6 at the end bothers me every time. But yeah, y'all can find me there. YouTube, just type in Psyche. I'll be the first person to pop up. Y'all can find me on all streaming platforms at Psyche.
Yep. I'd say at this point, you Google.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I was going to say, like folks could just Google you.
Yep.
Because I don't know a person on this planet with that name, honey.
And I'm gonna show you the only other things that's gonna come up is a bunch of like Middle Eastern people stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I'm the only Psyche that's gonna pop up though. I'm gonna be the first one. I've tested it too. Like I've did like a private browser, because if you're doing your regular browser, of course it's gonna pop up because they be tracking you. But I've done like a private browser or like a public computer to see like let me do the Google test, and it shows up. So
see, that's what's up.
Google me, baby. Tiana Taylor said it best.
Y'all Google him. Make sure y'all check out Psyche. And make sure y'all come out to the House of Blues. What's it? The room? What room is
Foundation
it?
Room.
The Foundation Room.
Yep.
Okay. Wednesday.
Tuesday.
What's that? It's Tuesday?
Yep. Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I was thinking ahead of time, like I usually will have class, but I don't because semester just wrapped up. So I'll be able to be there.
Period.
Yay! So make sure y'all slide, okay?
Yep.
If y'all want details, hop in Psyche's inbox. I'm sure he'll hop in them right back, as am I. If y'all want more details on that, make sure y'all hop in my inbox and I'll get that information over to you. Psyche, thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
I love this interview.
Yeah,
and in the words
it was a good time.
Yeah. And in the words of Les Brown, as I always like to put it, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure having you here.
That is a tongue twister.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast. Y'all, I'm gonna check y'all out next week when I'm gonna have another surprise guest. I like coming every week and hitting you with the surprise because you never know what's gonna happen on Convos in Chicago. I am your host, BB Trinette, and make sure y'all follow me on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and I guess TikTok. I mean, I don't use it that much, but whatever. BEBETRANETTE. Some more tantalizing conversations next week. And until next time, y'all, peace. I think we finna play Run It Up again.
Yes,
yeah,
let's close
run
it
that
out.
back.
Yeah.
Let's close it out with Run It Up, y'all, everybody. This is Side K with Run It Up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Run it up. Yeah. Yeah. Stack it up. Yeah. Pay it up. Yeah. Catch it out. Yeah. Hurt it up. Yeah. Word of mouth. Yeah. Shut it down. Yeah. When I come around. Yeah. Been around the block before. I've been there, done that, none of this new to me. Yeah. For the night. Yeah. Pick it up. Yeah. Pick it up. Yeah. Alert, 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 alert. One thing about me, I'ma get my money for the change. Better have it on time, I'm not the one to play with.